y'all back with the three
Truth.
truths, and we here with another one for y'all today. Like, what we about to talk about? Like, what's going on with Lil Durk today, y'all?
So after everything that's been going on with Lil Durk and YoungBoy going back and forth, trolling each other, part 87. Previously, if not on the last episode, 2 episodes before that, we discovered that Lil Durk and Akademiks had an interview on the way. They had the interview, it was like 3 hours long. Go check that out. It's on Spotify, Off the Record podcast. Shout out to Ak. And basically, before we get into pretty much what he was saying in the interview and all that, Lil Durk almost healed is on pace to sell 150K first week. How y'all thinking that's a W or y'all feel like that's a L?
He's making money, so I'll say it's a dub because he's still gonna make his bread. Honestly, I'm speaking from the real mentality of it. He making his bread.
I feel like to piggyback off of what you just said, well, he's making money at the end of the day, so it really don't need. It's like something that really don't need to be addressed.
Said YoungBoy was projected to sell, I think anywhere between like 50 to 65K his first week, and then it's looking like Dirk's about to surpass that and do 150. So, do y'all feel like due to numbers and due to the fact that the industry fucks with Lil Durk more, or or Lil Durk has more friends in the industry than YoungBoy do y'all feel like the debate of who's better is going to end because of that?
At the end of the day, it is all about who the industry likes and who the industry favors. So all those industry friends, all the other little rappers, and you know, that's gonna benefit for Dirk in the long run because that's gonna be unlimited features. You know what I'm saying? He's always gonna be talked about. He's always gonna be cool and locked in with the niggas that's already on right now, like Baby, Bag, and the rest of them. So with Dirk, with YoungBoy, he said basically fuck everybody. So it's like you can't work with niggas that got that attention right now if you got beef with them constantly.
Do you feel like Drake was being a real nigga for not doing a song or not like linking up with YoungBoy because of his relationship with Dirk? Like, do you look at Dirk like he weird for that, or he kept it solid?
Really,
We ain't gotta go too deep into it. It was just something that was brought up on his interview with Ad.
Drake, he has the point where he can do whatever the fuck he wants. For musically, if he don't, a feature from Drake is looked at as now a blessing to get put on into the game. So if he don't want to rock with certain niggas or he don't want to do music with you, he absolutely could make that call.
Now let's bring it back full circle. Dirk said in the interview he don't fuck with rats. His dad went to jail for damn near all his life because of a rat, of somebody telling on his dad, taking him away from him as a kid. He said he don't fuck with rats, and he essentially, basically said like Gunna shouldn't have told. He should have just kept his mouth closed. And he said also, if you fuck with somebody that he don't fuck with, he can't fuck with you. It's not war with you. He ain't gonna want to kill you or incite you, but he can't fuck with you. And Ack was asking him why is it like that, and he said because of Vaughn. Like my brother died about this shit. So if you fuck with my op or you fuck with niggas that I don't fuck with, I can't fuck with you. First part is I'm asking, do y'all feel like he's wrong for like, is he wrong or being petty about that, or is he right because he did lose a brother? And second, is he being too harsh on rats?
I'm gonna say this in all honesty. He's entitled to his own personal opinion, and that's how he views his life and everything else. So he can say and go about life how he pleases. In the end of the day, is he still making these millions?
And that's never gonna stop until he's dead. He dead, he making millions.
There you go. So he can go about it all he wants, like how he said in the first fucking video. Jadakiss Kiss can literally say he's top 5 dead or alive and not be questioned. Same with him. He can say what he want and still make his money. He can do as he please as long as he's still making his money.
And at the end of the day, to take this shit a step further, even like what you just said, even and making money while he's dead, the niggas that he's signed to, they're still gonna eat off of his name. Same with Dirk. The niggas that he signed to, they still gonna eat. So it ain't a who wins a situation with the niggas in them suits and behind the desk at these like new record labels and shit. They win. So I just be thinking of it like the internal picture of it. But between Dirk and Youngboy and shit, it's obvious Dirk is winning and shit right
Despite all the records Young Boy breaking, despite him doing numbers that can come in second to shit that only Drake can do,
now. It's all about that.
we're still gonna give Dirk the edge.
Yeah, he's winning right now, so he's the one right now.
It's not about what you know, it's who you know.
So
And how
what's
many
the
times you
difference?
heard that in life?
No, I agree with that. So what's the difference between Dirk dropping one or two projects and doing 150, 200K the first one, 100, 150 on the second one, and Young Boy dropping 9 to 12 projects, but he's doing over 45, 50K each project? You know it equates to the same numbers,
Mm-hmm.
if not slightly where Young Boy might have the advantage. So why is it? Do I feel like the industry is just choosing Dirk despite Young Boy's greatness?
Because YoungBoy said fuck the industry. So they're saying, okay, fuck us, fuck you.
Yep.
Plain and simple.
Is that
Every
simple?
rapper that says
Yes.
fuck the industry always end up losing
I
in the
don't, I
long.
don't agree with that.
I'm gonna tell you right
Not
I
a
now.
lie,
respectfully don't agree with that.
nigga, but you seen it.
But most of the time, not 85 to 90% of niggas that go against the grain, they get exposed, be
Yes.
broke, fucked up. So I give you that.
All I can say is this. However you decide to do something, there's always gonna be something that's gonna pull the opposite way. Always is. That's a way of life.
You saw Walker say fuck the industry. I ain't saying he in a bad predicament, but his music career died. I
Oh, I
mean,
was about to say, yeah. Rap career, nah. Yeah, I'll give you that part.
yeah,
Still successful, though.
yeah,
Just
he's
not in the
still
rapping shit.
successful.
And
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
my
he
nigga.
wanted to initially
Mm-hmm.
do. He
Yeah,
wanted to stay in the rapping field. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
especially him. With him, he started a lot of this shit. He
Mm-hmm.
did.
Is a nigga that was on top of the world or a nigga that was one of the most great rappers or had a run or was on fire, is it a shame that he's doing podcasts now? Like, is that a shameful thing or that's something that you gotta just give credit and give flowers to? Because some
Walker,
people give it, my fault, some people give flowers, but then some people knock it.
Which rapper?
Just in general. Like, you know how there's some rappers that was hot on fire, basketball player that's good for 2-3 years, had that knee injury, and they got a podcast now. You know, they made something better out of their situation. But what I'm trying to say is piggyback off what he's saying. He's saying Walker still has a career, he's still making money, he's still getting bread, but he ain't doing the rap.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
So how do y'all feel about the people that make that adjustment to find that other field
there's
that
nothing wrong with that.
might not been their primary? You know what I
Any way
mean?
to keep
I
that life lavish and
And the
shit.
income coming
Keep
in.
that income coming in. If you gotta switch it up, and just shit, you got King Yella, you got King Yella now, and he's a whole YouTuber now.
I feel like
mm-hmm.
what's my man name? T Grizzly. He's
Yeah,
Yes.
another one. T
took that
Pain.
game and
T
streaming shit
Pain.
to another level.
He's
T-Pain
another
all
one.
on Twitch. So all I'm saying to
Like
that
niggas
is,
went away from the primary.
Yeah,
all I can say is this. If they fell off in one area, so they decided to let me jumpstart on something else and make this poppin'.
And y'all
All I say
saying
is elevation.
it shouldn't be no negative about that.
There's no negative about it at all.
Like just because the rap career or the ball career or the singing career, just because that didn't work out,
Like, come
like
on,
that don't mean.
it's either the checks weren't coming like they wanted anymore, they had an injury,
Mm. Like
they
Zod, you know what I'm trying
like
to say?
yeah,
it's all
Like you know
negative.
how like they be like, damn, bro, you
They're
was
turning
nice in the
negative to a
league
positive.
for
That's what
like
I'm saying.
but like you was nice in the league for them 2-3 years, but that was it. Now you doing like they try to minimize, like hate on it. You know what I mean?
like Draymond Green and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like how you just lose the Western Conference semifinals and you out here, how you just win the finals and you out here doing your podcast. That nigga gonna do a podcast whether he win, lose, and he gonna say it straight up. I played terrible. I
Mm-hmm.
played like shit. We won tonight. We played great. I almost had a triple double. I played like shit. I'm the reason why we lost. Costly turnovers. We
Mm-hmm.
won. We just won the championship. I told you don't let us get one. I give it to him. He keeps it real.
Yes.
I can't knock that. I knock the motherfuckers like Dylan Brooks who's saying, yeah, I poke bears and I don't respect a nigga till you give me 40 and then you lose by 40. Now you saying you don't want to do no post game interviews. That's bitch shit.
That's getting called your bluff and then you folding. So yeah.
But not to get too much off topic, I'm reading this boardroom post. It's saying Spotify's most streamed rappers of all time. I ain't gonna read the numbers, but the count is in order from 1 to 5: Drake, Eminem, Kanye West, Travis Scott, Juice WRLD. Drake's at 80 billion at 1, and Juice WRLD's at 30.8 billion at 5. Now, for me, seeing this list, Drake at 1 makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Eminem at 2 is insane, but it shows that he has Gen Z, his generation, the generation before that, and the generation that came right after him before Gen Z. Kanye at 3, I'll give Kanye that because I can't sit here and say Kanye's not a top 5 streaming artist.
Mm-hmm.
Travis Scott at 4. And look at it. Kanye's at 35.3. Travis is at 34.1. That's too close.
Mm-hmm.
Juice WRLD, he had a different influence. But me seeing this list, I'm not trying to say Travis Scott and Juice WRLD aren't phenomenal artists. But I would have rather seen 2 different names.
I don't blame you. But for me to go back to Lil Wayne, the reason I say that is because when Lil made him jump off, that got number 2 on that list.
Eminem.
Oh no, what made him got number 3? My apologies.
Kanye West.
Wait, Lil Wayne's number 4?
No, he's not in the top 5. That's what I'm trying to.
How is he not?
Most Spotify's most streamed of all time. Spotify.
Okay, so yes, Drake's number 1. Eminem's number 2 because he just always has fire. I'm kind of mad Lil Wayne's not on that list.
It's unbelievable. But all in all, though, I think Zah might be right. I think time will tell, and it'll show. Lil Durk, he probably just going to become just that big. He's going for that big number 1 artist. Like Moneybagg Yo, he's going for that. Like, these niggas is going for it.
Mm-hmm.
The Baby done got canceled. They done already canceled Kevin Gates. Lil Baby be too inconsistent. You know what I mean? Not too inconsistent, but I don't know. It's weird. It just seemed like right now the crown is right there, and I feel like Drake is still sitting at the palace, but I feel like Durk is really like
He trying to get in the door.
Yeah.
For that top spot.
He trying to go in the door. That's
He's trying to be on Mount Rushmore where it only be 4 niggas, where it just be like just Drake. It'd be just Drake, Durk, Lil Baby, and like Moneybagg. Like niggas is trying to solidify themselves. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Well, all in all,
I feel like Bag got it and shit because
Man,
you know they got the woman audience. And
man, Moneybagg
Once
really
that
got it.
changes, so
Moneybagg really got it, and I've been listening to Moneybagg for like probably almost 10 years now. Moneybagg really he really got it. Like he really, that's what I'm saying. Like niggas got that chance. Like certain niggas, I be like, yeah, they like gimmick rap. Like they know how to make the little music for now and time being, but like longevity, that's gonna be able to consistently and consistent, that had that consistency, man. Moneybagg and Durk, them niggas on their way. I feel like Lil Baby fading a little bit. I might be wrong though. Might be wrong. I feel like I feel like
he be winning award after award.
But
he just won the Apple.
That's why I can't. That's why
I'm
I'm trying not to put dirt on his name.
Can't diss him, but
I feel like he fading. I'm talking about
he not putting out enough music
That's
no more. Like
his
that.
music.
But he be in clubs all the time, be in and out the country. He be chilling and shit.
But what is he performing?
What you mean where he performing at? Ain't he performing overseas?
No, what songs are he performing?
The songs that everybody hit, everybody been doing it.
When were they made? That like you're proving
like a year ago and shit.
You're proving my point. Durk done made at least 5 to 10 of them in this past year. Moneybagg done definitely made. He done redid songs that he done already made and shit sound fire.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say Lil Baby for no, because like you said, the nigga is winning awards. He's at every fucking turn. He be with James Harden all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just saying how the streets is the love the streets giving. Streets is flocking the Durk and Moneybagg heavy right now.
Yes.
Niggas is showing finesse 2 times love. Like niggas is really showing like I don't know that whole Memphis glow really. You said what?
I said it's cool when they do it.
Word up.
Mm-hmm.
He had the world set. Fuck just he had everybody on that.
Yep.
These niggas just got out of jail. Not even like
it's the niggas that's coming home that's succeeding in shit more than niggas outside.
I ain't even gonna say except you know who, but except him.
Even the Derrick nigga from the whole.
Nah, but you know it's one nigga he took to. I can't. I don't even want to say it because then it's gonna y'all gonna know. Because I don't want y'all to. Because I fuck with Bull. Like he a funny
Speak on it,
Bull.
nigga.
I fuck with Bull. So it's just like you know what I mean.
Bull.
But he did time. You know what I mean. He stood tall. He didn't tell, and he got out, and the music wasn't hitting no more.
Speak the name, nigga.
It's obvious. It's only one. He just said everybody getting out of jail, and it seemed like they just popping off that shit. Okay, who was the one nigga that went to jail, stood tall? He even I ain't gonna say what he did, but he stood tall. He didn't tell. He did his time, and he came out, and niggas and the music's mediocre. I'm not confirming or denying.
I knew.
So it's not true. And he was a stand up nigga. He was
What?
real. He did what the fuck he was supposed to do, and he did more. When you see the definition of what's the definition of not telling and being street institutionalized, you need to see a picture of him because he was too street institutionalized for the shit that he did. He was
Yeah.
too real. And do they fuck with him? No, they just fuck with him because he a good person, he jolly, be always bubbly. Don't fuck with him for the music. They don't. So not all the time do that shit work. But I can agree. Other than him, a lot of these other niggas been getting out of jail. Like I expect Dusty to get out of jail and really pop off, unless he do more than 2 to 3 years. He do more than 2 to 3 years. But like if that nigga was to get out in like September or something, he just did a quick little 10 months to a year of what he would consider vacation. He'd be good. He'd be good.
Yeah.
Like real shit. Like Chef G, done. Sleepy, finished. Pooh Shiesty,
Got the niggas while they was already in jail.
I'm gonna be clear. Pooh Shiesty is gonna always be remembered, and he's always gonna have the fame of making ski masks more relevant. Do I see his music hitting the same once he get out 15 to 24 years from now? No.
No.
So
15 to 20, that nigga only doing 5 years, right?
I don't know. I'm not too sure. That's why I don't
They
want to
said
speak on
that.
niggas.
I think they said him and Fujiano doing about like 5 years and shit.
That's
A lot
too
of
much
niggas been
time.
getting hit with that 5 and
That's
6.
too much time, bro.
Shit,
Because
recently Fetty
you
Wap
wanna know
only
why?
got 6 years.
This is what's gonna happen to a nigga like Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty gonna come out. He's not gonna wear a ski mask no more. He's gonna be awakened. He's gonna be speaking Mace, brother love, energy. And they not gonna flock. Like we gonna see Pooh Shiesty out here like being an attorney or I'm telling you, niggas think I'm lying. Look at what Lil Baby did. He's like, yo, that Juice WRLD shit was too much for me. I don't even like I'm cool.
But we can't talk about Baby because at the end of the day, he ain't doing the music. Even though I really did fuck with his music, but now he's on some like record executive type shit, and that makes more money.
Look at where G Herbo is at. Look at right now where G Herbo is at. At a point in time, people were saying Lil Baby was better than G Herbo.
Yeah.
So if G Herbo is where he's at right now, where the fuck would Lil Baby be in rap?
He would be big, but he's making a lot more money than he would.
And I gave him his flowers on that before on a previous record.
He made that shit real obvious around the 2012, 2013, 13s and shit when he was rapping. I'm only in this shit strictly for the money.
Fuck all this,
rap shit.
It real.
I just started this shit when I saw Keef and all of them niggas starting to blow up from this shit. He said that.
He's wanting some money. He got his money.
Some niggas is just hungry to. Their only mind is set on getting an achievement to gain one thing that they specifically out for. His was money. The other niggas was in it for the fame and shit. They was in it for the bread too, but the Godfather, all this.
I'm so glad you brought that up.
That's good. Stop comparing the guys we did all that. What?
Like said, like that's
stop comparing the guys we did all that. Ain't no one man who put Old Block on the map worldwide.
Who said that?
Reese.
And they was saying pretty much who put O Block on the map, Chief Keef or King Von. The fact that this is a thing is disrespectful. The fact that King Von took shit over for a year and a half, they allowed that to clout the judgment of what Chief Keef did for 10 years.
It's a generational thing.
Mm-hmm.
He fit more the generation now. But we all know in our era, Chief Keef.
Bro, when Chief Keef was out here running around, Von was probably just one of them, just them little young firecrackers, just them little young hothead niggas.
Yes.
But this nigga Keith had money, like,
Yes.
and Von was just out here running around.
Just run around popping.
So the fact that they comparing who put Old Block on the map, it's like, do y'all not hear none of Chief Keef music that he made over 10 years ago? No, that's why.
No, they don't. They're not going to.
All y'all hear is
They just gonna put smart.
63rd.
They just gonna put Smarter's name just for
Oh, yo,
smart.
I feel like all they hear is 63rd, took her to the O,
Yes.
and they just like, yeah, like that's like he put him on. I don't know. That's a violation to me.
Our generation, even a nigga that comes out of old block in the next couple years that the public fuck with and shit, they'll probably try to
They'll probably
fuck
try to
him
say the
over
same
tomorrow.
thing.
It
That's
ain't no
all it
loyalty.
is. That's all it
It's just
is.
all who's popping at the moment.
All right, so we're not a sports platform, but we is gonna get our input on this. Before we get our input on this, we just want to appreciate, all our fans and all the love we've been getting. Subscribe to all the feature channels. We got the Three Truths Live, Three Connected, MJ Talking, Zai World, man. You've been making a whole lot of progress, bro. And I want to say I'm proud of you, and I want you to keep going, my nigga. You know what I mean? I want you to just keep shining, keep grinding, man. The Zai Mob. I just want you just let us know how things have been this past week on your journey, man. And what videos do you got on the way?
I just got more reactions. Like, I'm just reacting to whatever I'm being requested to watch. You know what I'm saying? Just trying new videos each way. Just, I don't want to just always react to SML videos. I want to react to different other shit. You know what I'm saying? More shit to that than just SML. So just definitely go check that out. Zai Space World on YouTube. Daily reactions.
Yeah, cuz. That's what's up, bro, man. We just want you to know we proud of you. MJ Talk is on the way. We already recorded about 2-3 visuals, so we in the lab getting that ready, man. So we got that on the way. We're gonna be posting clips from Wisdom from Jai, M Speaks Reality, and Vibes with Zai on the Three Truths Live page. And then you're gonna see future videos and snippets of videos that didn't come out yet on the Three Connected, man. So we got so much content on the way. But to continue back to what we were talking about, LeBron was saying at first, he might retire. And then, people was hitting that it was just for publicity, he just wanted attention. His son Bronny got accepted at USC, so he's gonna be going to USC. And overall, regardless if this is last year or not, I just want everybody just to appreciate the greatness. We witnessed a Jordan-like figure in our lifetime. Everybody that's around our age, around that 26 or younger age, 28 or younger age, if you 30 or younger, you witnessed LeBron. You know what I mean? You grew up with him, you watched this nigga play, you seen everything. If you 30, yeah, you probably saw the back end of Jordan career, but you wasn't alive when he was in. We watched
You wasn't
LeBron,
alive during his peak.
bro. We watched this nigga grow up. And to see where he's at now and to see the place that he's at now, I don't give a fuck if he don't win a championship again. I don't care if he don't score another point again. He proved his point. He did what the fuck he was supposed to do. He did what the king was supposed to do. Was he supposed to win a couple more championships? He only got 4 out of 10. Yes, you could argue that the nigga got the most points in history. He been to 10 finals. He went to 9 straight finals. He took multiple teams to the playoffs. He took multiple teams to the championship by himself. Jordan had Pippen. Jordan had Rodman. Shaq had Kobe. This nigga LeBron spent his first 8 years in Cleveland fucking his stats up because he getting phenomenal stats, but he keep losing because his team's trash.
Yep.
So I'm just like, I mean? I ain't going to be that sports, platform to go too crazy, but I just want us to all show LeBron his love because if LeBron said he would never play basketball again, I guarantee you the fucking ratings go down. Is the NBA still going to go on? Yes. Is games still going to be played? Yes. But is basketball going to feel different?
Yes.
Knowing LeBron's not playing? Yes. When Kobe stopped playing, basketball felt different. It went from mid-range, post scoring, stay loyal to the team to soon as Kobe left, it was just that Warriors transition Gen Z, quick, fast life. It's like the whole game of basketball changed.
100%.
When I grew up playing basketball, 15, 16, 17, they was telling, yo, get a ball to Mo. Mo, he's taller than everybody. He's the biggest player. Get a ball to Mo so he can go to work in the paint and get the easy layup. These kids are being taught when you get past half court, look to shoot. We would have got benched for that in our era.
100%.
And our era was like, you know, we 95, 95, 96, 97 babies. So when it's like 2010, 2011, that's when we like 13, 14, 15. Life was just different.
Hell yeah.
Now it's like how things is. It's like they looking at LeBron like, yo, you won a championship in 2020, but you ain't winning the last 2, 3 years. You're trash. You suck. Ja Morant's better.
Dumb as hell.
So let's just appreciate LeBron, appreciate what he did. 21 fucking seasons.
Mm-hmm. Salute that man. Don't shoot that man. Y'all is out here being dumb.
2003, he was 18 years old when he graduated in June, and in September, October, he was getting ready for preseason NBA basketball. Y'all would never understand what that's like. And then get the chosen one tattooed on your back and be the number one scorer in NBA history. But yet and still get all this smut and
He gets it tatted and then stamps it. That man stamped it on the court for multiple teams. So I don't know why everybody want to put smart on his name now. This Gen Z shit getting out of control with
it
that.
is. And that's the only reason why I said that. I just want everybody to appreciate greatness. This ain't about comparing stats or comparing a nigga. That's all I'm saying. This is not no basketball platform. But we need to put some more respect on him because once he leaves the game, niggas gonna be shook. I know I am. That's why I'm hoping he come back for one season. I'm gonna do my damnedest to watch every fucking game, good or bad.
100%.
He might not play again. The nigga about to be 40. You go find anybody in your family that's 38 years old. See how they look on the court.
Dog shit.
Word up. But yeah, man, like moving forward though, we just want everybody just to, do whatever makes you happy. And despite what Zah got going on, despite what Mo got going on, despite what I got going on personally, we all find a way to still link up and give you guys content. Zah gives you daily reaction videos every day, no matter what he going through. And we all got problems and we all got things we going through the same way you guys do. So we're not, perfect. And I think you guys need to understand that just because we, are YouTubers and influencers and, we're looking to become successful. And then once we become successful, that still don't mean we don't have regular problems. We're regular people just like you guys are. That's why we want you guys to tune in, like, comment, subscribe. Niggas, send us some cash out. We ain't playing about that motherfucking cash out that's about to be in the description. No cap. Y'all want us to elevate. Y'all gotta show some love. I'm watching platforms out here with millions of subscribers asking for cash apps. So man, fuck it. I ain't got no shame in my game. We're gonna be dropping the cash app and show some love. It's all gonna go towards making better content, getting better equipment for the brand. It's not going for us so we could go buy some fucking designer. We trying to take this brand and Zah World, MJ Talk, and Three Truths. We trying to take this shit to the next level.
Shit, about 4 or 5 videos ago, we already said fuck designer clothes. Honestly, did we not? So
I just want y'all to know that we not perfect. We have shitty days. We have days where we don't want to record. And we record anyway because we have to. Because we feel that obligation that we signed up for this Three True shit. We signed up for this MJ Talk, this Zah World lifestyle.
We signed up for y'all to keep going.
We're doing this shit to bring quality entertainment for y'all, Get to know us so y'all can rock with our vibe and what we bring into this whole YouTube shit.
But the one thing y'all will never take from Zah World, MJ Talk, or the Three Truths, we will never cheat you guys of effort. We'll never cheat you guys of at least keeping you guys, in tune and keeping you guys updated and letting us know what we got going on. We always gonna stay consistent in the community, so it's never a what happened to the Three Truths, what happened to Zah World. We here. We ain't going nowhere.
100%.
So Zah, like you said, what they said about Jabba Red, and they still released his shoes anyway. Shoes called Hunger. It's like two different color shoes. Like one's like red with a blue heel, the other one's blue with a red heel. Nike released it online. It sold out in minutes.
so much. I feel
That's all it
like
is.
Nike don't want to really deal with him because they already know any other player that pulls some kind of shit like that, they would have got cut ASAP. But they only dealing with it because he is more looked at. And at the end of the day, whether he decides to want to be in the league or not, he's still going to be able to make money. He already has a guaranteed amount of money still guaranteed to him. So even with all this shit's over, he's still gonna make bread. So why not capitalize off of his name while he's still contracted under us and just get that shit? That means more
You a
sales.
foul nigga for saying that.
That's what they thinking about.
He's
If he
talking
was a
business.
regular player and shit, they would not hesitate to get rid of his ass.
Fuck if he was a
That's
regular
it.
player. If he was just a regular shit, like a regular bystander, and they just believed him for whatever reason, they'd have. But they know he is a cash cow. Kanye
Yeah.
West. Kanye West.
Yes.
His name is talked about a lot. So it's like,
Like, are you gonna sit there with 2.5 million worth of Hunger Job Morants, or are you gonna sell them bitches and watch they go sold out in minutes? Sold out in minutes is crazy.
Yep.
the way these kids look up to him right now is equivalent to, in a damn sure not in a legacy standpoint, but in a popularity standpoint, as of right now in this current young generation, they look at him like, oh.
I agree.
Man, it's
And they
sad
say
to
And
say
it's like,
that.
and it's like niggas will hear me say that shit and be like, "What
Take
is
that
he
smut off
talking
Kobe
about?
name.
He sound crazy as hell."
Take that smut off Kobe
But
name,
in
nigga.
Word
What
these
you
up.
kids'
talking about?
eyes,
Word up.
they're dyeing their dreads the same color. They doing a little dance, all that shit. So
But they pretty much saying, my fault. They saying once Kyrie left Nike, they saying Ja Morant was like literally that figure that was
The
supposed
next,
to. Yeah.
next in line.
yeah,
That's all it was.
as long as he don't say no anti-Semitic shit or don't do no crazy shit to offend the real motherfuckers in power in charge, he all good.
But look at Kyrie. He in the league for 10 plus years. Says that he's on a spiritual third eye open journey and he loses a Nike deal. Meanwhile, this dude is literally promoting a lifestyle that degrades black individuals in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying degrade because he plays into the role of giving people ammunition to why they look at us the way they do. Like, see, I told you that's why I don't be wanting to listen to that rap music. Why every time he's doing all that stuff, he's got NBA YoungBoy. It's sad, but it's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Every time he's doing some dumb shit, NBA YoungBoy's playing.
Yes.
It don't help.
In the eyes of the world right now, not even right now. It's been like this for a while, but motherfuckers just ain't say it. In the eyes of the world, a smart nigga deals with more grief, while a dumb nigga just gets paid.
And I'm gonna capitalize on what you just said, because it's been said for a very long time, even before this generation. It's been said for the past 6
That's
generations.
what I'm saying.
Ignorance is bliss.
Exactly.
Literally, ignorance is bliss. If you're ignorant to it, you don't got no problems with it.
And common sense is not common.
Hell no. And that's what's sad. We are 3 men with common sense, and guess what? We are treated like dog shit.
Yup.
That's how the world go.
Unless we're dumb niggas that like dropped out of high school and shit, don't know shit, only focus on bitches 24/7, not motivated to do shit. We're winning
If you are accepted
on the
more
bare minimum.
if you are accepted more by being something that you're not than you are for being yourself, you're in the wrong environment. You have the wrong people around you.
But those are the people that are winning.
What you mean?
Those are the people that are winning.
Who are the people that are winning?
Nigga, it's like
Let's talk about all the TikToks. Let's talk about well, not the streamers that we follow or we talk about, but a lot of these streamers that are doing the same numbers as them or better are all portraying shit that they're not.
Fake. I never said fake don't sell.
Yes.
Fake sell.
But like I said, that's exactly what's happening. A lot of people gonna come doing it. The only reason you can be real and have a place in this world is if you already stamped your name with some goofy shit you did before.
Right.
Like, people ain't out here talking motivational stuff off the rip. No. First, they're going out there doing the goofy TikTok dances, doing the goofy little, oh yeah, girl, shake that ass type of videos. And then they can go out there speaking motivational shit.
Like Lil Durk's a good example of that. Look
Mm-hmm.
how much music and shit that he been doing, and just how he be carrying it.
Yeah, he said that with the band.
You know where I'm going with it.
Yeah.
But look how fucking long it took him
Yes.
to finally. Now you ain't got no choice but to listen to All My Life.
Yes.
You have no choice but to see him with a big ass fish with the bull Morgan or whatever white dude.
Mm-hmm.
You have no choice but to see him sitting with the new lawyer, or I mean not new lawyer, the new mayor of Chicago. You have no choice now.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of like similar to what I'm saying. Look how much not gimmick shit, but look how much trolling he been doing.
Yes. That's
Then
literally
drops
how
All
it
My
goes.
Life is Kumbaya,
Yes.
Hakuna Matata.
Yes.
Like no, like it don't. But
I
niggas
told
got a
you it's
good.
how it goes.
But that's I ain't even gonna say what that is. It is what it is. It
Yes.
is what it is. It is what it is.
I told you how it starts and how it finishes.
He making some different shit. We fuck with it. And that's Durk too. Like,
It's how it's going right now.
that's what niggas doing right now. They liking that fucking video and shit.
Mm-hmm.
All my life. Watched every song off of Young Boy's album.
Mm-hmm.
Every one. And ain't no disrespect to Young Boy shit, but for real. They said that one song outplayed every song on his album that he dropped.
And
That's real shit.
It's sad because it's true. It's sad because it's so true right now. Because if you look at the numbers and the stats, just him doing that
He just dropped that shit he just dropped that shit just to drop it and shit, just to outdo Durk. Thinking he was gonna outdo Durk. He just came through with some shit. This just reminds me of some Drake shit. In a sense, like how he did with Pusha T.
That nigga Young Boy was mad.
He's still mad.
He had his
This
shirt.
nigga
He
pulling
had
up
his
in
shirt,
fucking dirt bikes.
and shit. He had his shirt off on the live with his boy dancing. And I'm just looking at that dude was mad, and this nigga Durk let him drop that whole album. And he really proceeded to go through with the plan and drop the most inspirational
song of the year.
that son of a
Of the
bitch.
year.
That son of a bitch. And Young Boy is really punching that air, and everybody looking at why is he so mad for? Like, you need to go get him a girl.
And
The
honestly,
fact that he's married though. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. He's
But
married
that's how
though.
they looking at, like, go to your wife. Like, why do you want to kill Dirk? Like, Dirk's such a good person. Like, yeah, Dirk,
And
you are a criminal to be able to troll at that level.
Yes.
You should be charged for crime for finessing. Because you really got Young Boy riled out to crash out and drop a song with J. Cole.
I got one question for y'all. I got one question for y'all. In your opinion, for him to do that inspirational of a song, do you think he could have picked any other rapper besides J. Cole?
Yeah. He could have did that with Drake. He could have did something like that with like Rick Ross. That would have worked. They'd have fucked with that. He could have did something like that. I'm trying to think of a singing nigga that the bitch be. He could have did like a little Jacquees Jones. Bryson Tiller. People still fuck with Bryson Tiller, but nah. But it wasn't. It would have fit with somebody else. He could even did that with 21 Savage for real, and it could have just been really some hood. You know what I mean? Chicago to Atlanta shit. So I ain't saying J. Cole was the only piece, but it helped because look at the type of nigga J. Cole is.
Yes, he's all about speaking
J.
that
Cole to
peace.
get back in the limelight and shit.
It's all about
So they both
all he
benefit.
does is rap about peace and love. So like we said before, I feel like he was a good fit for that song.
Yeah, so like I said,
So I feel like he made the right choice out of all in all.
Another J. Cole album is on the way and shit.
He already said he got one more album coming, and that was it.
Nah, he said he had posted the other day a chart of all of his previous albums and what this like the ones that's in the works. Like he said that shit had 2 more albums on there. So he's working on 2 more albums to drop.
Are we gonna ignore the fact that he just said that song helped rejuvenate J. Cole?
Yes, it did.
Put a battery in his back.
Yes, it did.
It
It brought him into the light of all Gen Z.
So Durk blessed Cole in the game. He back in the game
For all of Gen Z, yes.
Are you really saying this right now?
I ain't saying this shit gonna last long, but for right now he's looked at in this generation's eyes. Right now.
Yeah.
Because of Durk.
Because of Durk.
Yes.
He he brought this. He had another
I'm
level.
just confirming
he had
that.
another level now. He
I'm
at
just
the point where he
confirming that y'all
he
saying
can
that.
restart careers and shit now.
I'm confirming that y'all saying that it ain't Cole that's boosting Dirk's career. It's Dirk that's boosting Cole's
Yes.
career.
With the industry, Cole's boosting Dirk. But for bringing him into the light of Gen Z and this new generation, Dirk brought Cole back.
And it's more the second one. God damn it. That nigga really brought his career back. Because at the end of the day, these kids have been seeing Dirt way the fuck more than they
Confirm right now, J. Cole's career was dead before All My Life.
Even that fucking
It was in the water.
his album was
It was in the
it was
water.
hard, but it was like
His latest album, I barely listened to
off
it. I'm
season.
not even gonna lie to you. I barely, I only like one song out of it. That was it.
When did J. Cole's career die?
2019.
Yeah.
Because
around that time,
did Kendrick Lamar career die?
2018.
2018, 2019. I'm trying to say.
I'm saying
A lot of that
2019 for
time-
Cole
Kendrick-
because
a
he
lot of that
dropped
time,
KOD
that
at
era,
2018.
it was
Kendrick-
more woke.
Kendrick career right now is dead in your opinion?
Not dead. I mean, it's Kendrick, but musically, it's like
He's not relevant.
yeah.
That's what we mean when he say dead. Is about we're talking about the level of relevancy.
Yeah.
It's just fucked up because I'm really thinking about it from a real perspective. It's amazing me that we really saying that Dirk is boosting J. Cole and getting him resurrected. He really said that Dirk has the pull and the power to restart niggas' career. It's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of that time from 2017, 2016, 2018, 2019, that time was a different era. That was more like our era with the music and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now the whole industry now and what gets played a lot more now is more of the generation now, the Gen Z motherfuckers. The Gen Z motherfuckers flock to Dirk because he's more recent. He was popping.
He is 30.
Nigga.
And
anything after 2020 that was popping, that's what's up now.
Because you would have thought Dirk was 19 like Lil Tyler and them.
No.
Dirk had a name before 2020 and after 2020, so he's
I'm not denying.
J. Cole, he wasn't. He was not popping.
2019, because he had that gave him 1 year of shine after he dropped KOD in 2018.
And COVID was 2020, so for a fact he ain't been outside the past 3 years.
Yes.
That's off the bat.
The only thing he did was drop about 3 to 4 features. I'm sorry, Cole. As a diehard Cole fan, I can literally say this: the off season is not your best work. It's not. It's not. And it hurts me to say this. It's not. I only fuck with one song out of it, and that's it.
It was basically some shit just to put back out there.
Yes. And why am I hearing all these features? And I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, why weren't those bars in the off season?
Speaking of features,
Go for
it's showing that Nicki is going to have Ice Spice and the girl Callie on her album.
Yes.
And Ice Spice got the feature of the motherfucking century.
Yes.
Taylor Swift.
Yes.
All because Taylor Swift boyfriend, Beyonce, I don't know if he's transgender or not, so I don't want to offend, but he said some, he said some homophobic or said some slanderous things towards Ice Spice, and in return, Kelly granted Ice Spice a feature. They out here performing a feature at concerts and everything. Is she the new queen?
Is she?
Is she?
I say.
Is we putting her over Lotto, Glorilla, SZA, Summer Walker, Kalani, G Nyeka?
Within 9 months, yes.
Because she is the new. I'm saying this right now so I can clarify. Go ahead.
Year, not a fucking year. This. Look.
I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna say this night right now.
She got that shit.
This is because she is the new wave, and all these artists are following the new wave to stay fucking relevant. So guess what? When her wave drop, she gonna have to find a different way to maintain it, like
She not
every
gonna
other
drop.
artist did and has done
She
in
not gonna
history.
drop. Ice Spice for a fact, she not gonna drop. How I know for a fact why she not? I'm telling you, she's not. And you don't see no artist getting features like this quick. Within 9 months, she's on top of the fucking world. She's
Drake
doing
co-signed.
songs with
Yes.
Nicki. She's doing songs.
Drake co-signed.
And so
Drake
does Nicki.
co-signed. She dubbed Drake. She said she dubbed Drake, and then she's doing a fucking song with Taylor Swift that quick. Taylor Swift don't touch no artist, no rap artist this fast or at all. Do you hear her doing a song with Nicki?
No,
Do you hear her doing a song with Meg?
no,
Do you hear her doing a song with fucking Beyonce?
hell no.
She did one with Ice fucking Spice, so that's a whole new audience, a whole new white audience that's gonna start being attracted to her. Shit.
And I hear you, but here's my thing. Here's the
Alright.
thing. What you saying about Ice Spice?
What?
That she'll never have a fall moment. You basically saying she ain't never gonna go down. Everybody has a fall moment. Everybody has something bad going on. So I'm gonna say this right now. Everything you said, they said it about Kanye. They said it about Jay-Z.
Right.
They said it about Beyonce. They said it about Nicki. They even said it about Drake.
There's a difference between time off and off time. Off time, like that means you're not relevant no more. Them niggas is relevant.
I'm just looking at how this internet shit is going, how everything is moving. She gonna be able to shake butt and do what she do for the next 10 years.
Yes.
I'm just being real. The way
like I said,
they're paying her to be that queen. She in the little princess flow right now where she working her way up, but she in the next couple years she's gonna be solidified as that bitch for the whole new generation.
I'm gonna let my fault. It's really gonna get set to a point where it's like, if you want to go viral, if you want to get on Billboard, if you want to get on TikTok, you gotta get that Ice Spice feature.
Yup.
So let me tell you this.
She gonna be the new Drake for the females. A whole new generation.
And they talk about the girl that made that song that be going around. Talk about the Pound Town joint. They saying she about to be one of the new bad. I said, you got ghetto bitches is winning right now.
Yes.
They saying ghetto bitches is like really like that Glorilla that.
That's the go-to bitch right
now.
The
ghetto bitch?
The ghetto bitch. The bitch that was embarrassing.
No disrespect, but it's going back to Trina flow.
Yep. But that nasty shit was accepted.
Oh, I'm not being disrespectful, but Trina, you was on some ghetto shit.
Trina, around that time when she dropped that shit, a lot of bitches wasn't talking like that on no song.
Ass little talking about big like the sun, no. But Trina was really a ghetto word. And Glorilla is that. Glorilla is that. Coi Leray ain't far. She like a pretty ghetto bitch. Like, word.
Coi Leray she like a pop little, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You ain't gotta go too.
Yeah. Okay. So with Glorilla and shit, that's the image of the ideal. And don't kill me in the comments. I'm saying the ideal ghetto African American woman, like the ghetto black bitch.
Krishan Rock.
Yup.
Ghetto. Megan Thee Stallion. Ghetto. Cardi B. Ghetto. Just because they ghetto, that don't mean they're not beautiful, great individuals. It's just your ghetto.
Yes.
And when you're ghetto, you're going to be loud. Your nails are going to be 5 inches from your regular skin.
Like that shit that was embarrassing back in the day for motherfuckers. Because niggas back in the day, they'll fuck with a ghetto bitch, but it ain't like...
But they ain't going to take her in public.
And shit. Y'all ain't going to be seen out in public with you like that.
Once again, now, another beautiful woman, Ari, ghetto.
Yup. That's the expectancy
no disrespect.
Of a girlfriend now.
Amber Rose from Philly, ghetto. Y'all just got not ghetto money, but still ghetto.
That's how I know we fucked up as a people. The
girl
now.
Out the ghetto. You can't take the ghetto out the girl.
The ghetto bitch is the wifey now.
Yes.
Like.
Yes.
The good bitch is a pick-me bitch. That's not a good bitch to get. How? That's how we fucked up as a people.
That's not who's selling in the game right now. Man, so that's like they're gonna flock to whoever's selling.
And more stress is the wifey that I need in my life.
Yeah, niggas really want that bitch. Like, I tell her look good, she don't even say thank you. Like, what? And this shit niggas rapping about.
Yes.
bitch that's like 40, 50, 60, 70 years old.
I don't care what nobody is. Say, I don't know who she is. She's ghetto.
That's what I'm saying.
Because she didn't walk out here 7 times. 7. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, she was waiting for one of us to say something.
Yeah, all right.
That's all that
I'm
was.
not saying nothing to you. The nigga that you sitting there with, his ass weigh 275, defensive lineman. I'm not ready to play football right now.
And I get in the car and speed
Like,
off
I'm just
by
keeping it.
yourself.
I ain't scared. I ain't pussy or nothing. I don't feel like playing football. Like, I'm not trying to be out here Brock Lesnar going against the Big Show, and I got to do this phenomenal move that's not possible. Fuck that.
That's what I'm saying.
Then when I pick a brick or something up, I'm wrong. Fuck all that, man. I'm not trying to be out here playing football for a bitch that is negative
Back in the
2
day-
in looks.
Back in the day, niggas we used to, they wouldn't crash out over no ghetto broad and shit. They got caught
They
up
did.
with one.
Niggas is
Not all the
crashing out
time.
about trees.
That's what I'm saying. Now, yeah. But back in the day,
They
like
did that
players
too,
and
but they
shit,
was the dummies.
niggas, players and shit. Oh, you got my bitch? Alright, you could have a nigga. I'm cool. Now, what? You fucking with my bitch? Gun. Like,
Not
what?
even they
What the
bitch.
fuck?
Not even they bitch. They
To die
ex,
about
they
a
baby mom, someone they ain't talked to in 10 years, they want to die about it.
To die about a bitch is crazy, but to die about a bitch that you sharing is just top 5. No, top 3 delusion.
I'm say top
And
2.
niggas really would.
Top 2.
Nah, I seen worse.
I've seen worse.
You gotta
bro.
put in the, you gotta put in the sim niggas that, you know, stay and take care of kids that ain't theirs.
I can't disrespect stepfathers if the dad was either dead or he just was a deadbeat. I can't disrespect them.
Niggas that stay and take care of kids that ain't. I said stay, not come
Living
into the
with them.
picture, or they come into the picture and they already got kids. I'm talking about
No, I'm so like I said, the ones that take care of ones that of the ones that their parents didn't do it.
Right.
I respect them because some kids need a father in a role, and if the one that brought them in this world can't do it, I would salute if a man came and did it.
But these niggas be out here
But
talking too heavy and too high power about how much money and designer they got, but they don't take care of their kids.
yes,
That's pussy shit to me.
It
and
is.
I don't salute that. I
It
don't care
is.
how much money you
But
got.
I'm not.
Care
But I'm not
how
gonna
much
smut
emotion
out.
is involved. You know what I mean?
But I'm
That's
also
not valid to me.
But what you're saying is you're smutting out the simp nigga that's going and doing the role for him.
Yes, I am. You know,
I
wanna know
can't.
why? I
I
said
can't put
this,
smut
bro.
on
I
him,
said
but
this in the first
I can
5.
say it ain't what you supposed to.
Bro, I
Like,
said this in the first couple videos we made. I'm putting it on the female. You knew that nigga wasn't shit. You
Yes.
knew that nigga wasn't gonna be there for that kid. Blueface. You knew it.
Bitches will pick excitement over something.
Cause they don't want to be with the bored, calm nigga. They want to be with the exciting nigga that ain't got no job, that gotta make these bulls and finesse shit to happen.
Yes.
Or a nigga that don't do shit, don't got no kind of motion, just there just strictly for that.
I think y'all too is right. I think it's not even about the money. It's about the excitement. As long as they're excited,
It's always for entertainment.
As long as you contribute some excitement to a bitch life, it's all that's good. All that bitch
broke
need.
$0.
You could be working a 10, 12-hour shift while the nigga is in the house plotting on other bitches and shit.
And she's gonna flock to that. That's pussy shit.
That's what, yeah.
That's whack.
I literally was told this by multiple old heads, and I know y'all were all told this. Any bitch, even a boring bitch, hate being bored. No bitch, that's the worst thing you can do is be bored.
Y'all both can't be born. Somebody gotta be the
Yes.
And if she's born, that means you gotta be the spark in the relationship.
Yes.
That's
even though
you gotta be out there going to parties and clubs just so she can put some money in there and come back and suck your meat all crazy.
Reciprocating energy though.
No.
Even though it's worse for the man to lose and shit than the female in this situation.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, let's use Krishan and Blueface as an example. When they go back and forth and they'll do some crazy shit to go viral and shit, who's the police looking at? I'm not saying I don't know. I'm not in that situation.
But all in all, they're gonna look at Blueface.
They're looking at Blueface 100% more.
Even if he got glass in his
with
head,
all the tattoos and shit. Okay, he looks like he could be a repeat offender. So
like she got 3 broken nails, beside her lip bleeding and her hair fucked up.
Something's going on.
But then you see Blueface, this nigga got glass in his head, and you be like,
glass in his head and a black eye, and he's still the troublemaker. Yes.
Yep. So
whole time nigga was probably defending himself.
Yes.
But you can't defend yourself against women physically.
Hell no, especially if that shit go to court. No.
We said physically.
Unless you're
talking about court. We said we can't defend ourselves against women physically.
nigga, physically, verbally, whatever.
We
You
cannot.
can't. You can't. In society's eyes, the man is always wrong.
Yes.
Compared, like, always when they're against the woman. Even if the woman, even if they know that bitch is wrong, we are wrong.
Yes.
And that's fucked up, but that's just how it be. And now this whole new generation, the Gen Z generation, they're starting not to give a fuck. Like, I'm starting to
Oh,
see a
starting. They've
lot of
been not giving a fuck.
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's brought these parents is bringing up these kids now to be like, if a bitch hit you, you hit her ass back. Now in our generation and shit,
We was told that still.
nigga, my family, they didn't play that shit. They seen a lot of people, I guess, be domestic in their situations. My family's very toxic. So it's like when they brought us up, they brought me and my mom told me, no, don't put your hands on a woman. I don't care how mad they get you, just walk away. Don't put your hands on a woman. I try to, as a young man growing up, I had my moments and shit. I did shit that, you know what I'm saying? I don't regret it nothing, but I try to follow that example. Like, I don't care how a bitch get me mad, I know to like walk away and go the other way and shit before I do what I gotta do. I try.
Okay.
So, but for now in the generation where it's normalized to see like parents tell them like, fuck it, do what you gotta do. Don't let nobody disrespect you, man or woman.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy to me. Like, not crazy, but it's just different. It's just different.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, and all honesty, I'm glad you never met my mother. I promise you, I'm glad you never met my mother. Jay know my mother. They the same fucking sign. And when I tell you, my mom said that same shit to me. Don't put your hands on no female, this, that, and the third. She told me all that. But when she witnessed a female with a book bag full of textbooks crack me in the back of my head while I'm walking home from school, my mom worked construction. Picked me up, told me get in the car. I said, fuck. Because I heard the tone of her voice, I said, fuck. I was like, what the fuck did I do? We get up the steps. I didn't even get my foot on the first step. She yanked me all the way up to the top step on the front porch and said, next time a bitch hits you like that, lay her ass out like you're playing football. I was told that at the age of 14.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Some reason, some mom they teach they like. You know what I mean?
She tried to
I
teach me the
mean,
right way, but when she witnessed how them young girls was acting and how they wanted to swing on me, even though I tower over them,
Shit was different.
shit was different when we was growing up.
yeah, that was the thing with me. I didn't have problems with bitches. Bitches ain't never try to really try me like that.
Cause out here girls just started to make a whole fucking gang and shit, like a little middle school gang where they just walked around jumping niggas.
And then you gotta think he had a sister or whatever.
I had two sisters, and right now my sisters will call to me and say, "Equal rights, equal fights, bro. Go ahead." Both of them.
Right.
Crazy.
Do say yeah. It do sound a little wild, but you gotta be there to know. For certain shit, not everything.
Cause like you ain't grow up out here. You grew up out your way. And I feel you. I feel there's a lot more dangerous shit out there to deal with than just a random girl pushing up on you. You can literally look away other way at her. But out here, it's a little less dangerous. We still got the gang banging and shit out here. Just not on a lesser scale than what you had up there.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna say girls was wilding back in the day.
So y'all think I'm up as good?
No, I was gonna say, yeah, I know bitches that's been wild and shit where I'm from and shit, but they ain't like on no. Like,
Niggas
bitches
got
ain't
it.
never tried to hit me and shit like that. That's more like bitches like in a family sense, yeah, but like not like a bitch like outside and shit. None of them hoes really tried me, so I was just chilling for real when it came to that.
So y'all think Moneybag, he got album coming out. It's on June 2nd. Y'all think he gonna do the good numbers? So y'all think?
Of course.
I feel like he'll do some good numbers.
You think he'll do better than Durk?
He'll be up there with Durk.
I feel like it could be better.
It could be, it's a possibility, but he'll be up there definitely.
Only because, like I said before, and like it's hard, but I still feel like Bag still got that more superior female audience and shit. So they are gonna flock to his shit faster than they would with Dirk, because Dirk has that audience too, but
his ain't as potent as Moneybag.
Yeah, he been doing this shit for like a year longer and shit than Dirk been doing this shit. Like with the whole catering to that audience and shit. Cause yeah, switched his flow up to be like more on some Von harder shit, while this nigga was still dropping the Waukesha and the, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, he gonna do better, in my opinion.
Alright, I feel you. But I'm saying it's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be an even ground. Honest, it's gonna be an even playing field. I feel like it's gonna come down. I'm not saying it's gonna come down to the album. I say it's gonna come down to like one or two songs. That's what it's gonna come down to. Feel me? So he gonna have to have at least two songs that's gonna make even All My Life fade to the back.
Right.
For him to pass dirt. That's what it's got to be. Everything's for clout.
Hey.
Even what I'm about to say now, and I got honestly said, whenever we scroll through here and we're looking at what's relevant, what's not, what we really about to talk about, why it be three posts in between whatever post we're about to talk about. I see someone else putting smut on Kanye name.
You don't think he do it to himself sometimes?
If it's something that he said, okay, but every time I see it, it say Kim K says this, Kim K says that.
She said what Kanye is doing now is going to be have more of a negative impact than what she's done. It's insane.
Literally,
That's an insane take.
What Kanye?
Yeah, like every 5 minutes, I'm just seeing Kim K say something else about it. I'm like, bitch, aren't you solidified enough already? You already got half
It's
his
like
money,
it's like she's
and now
mad.
you already got a show about to come back on Hulu.
It's like she's mad that he's not acting out.
Yes.
Like he's just getting new bad
She expected him
things.
to really just crash out after the.
And all he do is just pull up with different bitches
Yep.
that he's married to. Now that's crazy. He said
Yeah, that's crazy. That
he never met her. He didn't wife.
His
So
wife
it's like,
is really out here flirting with niggas at the mall and shit.
Yep.
That's crazy to me, but
That's how he like him.
that,
He like being with a bitch that's constant competition. It's
Yes.
insane. Because you know everybody want her. So everybody just leading with dick and pockets. That's it.
Yep.
That's why he was going crazy when Pete was fucking slaying Kim K ass.
Yep. And what?
But the fact that this nigga Pete was texting this nigga, sending him pictures with him and Kim K in the bed is crazy.
yeah.
They just was gaslighting that nigga to crash out.
They really
And
will.
But they
you
know
saw that
Kanye
nigga was in every commercial and every ad on YouTube and shit.
And honestly, that was actually the most recent post I said. I saw Kim K says that Kanye ruined the relationship between her and Pete. I was like, no, that was y'all gaslighting his ass so goddamn much.
Y'all just want him just to shut up, but all
I feel
the
like that relationship was just publicity.
he hiding in the bushes. He got the crib right across the street. It's just like it got bad. That was some nasty work at that time.
Yeah. But shit, he was
Well, if you got the
doing
crib
that
across the
shit
street
too.
just so you can be near his kids. Like, nobody want to say that. Nobody want to think about that. No, he's stalking her.
Right.
He's doing all this shit. Nah, he want to be close to his fucking kids.
Fighting to go to birthday parties for his own daughter.
Yeah, fuck
That's
out of here.
wild.
You gotta think about it. You gotta look at the bitch he's gonna be going to war with. You always gonna have that. If you have children, it's a higher chance of you having a bitch that's like that baby mama that's gonna really do everything in her power to make life harder for you.
Let's literally talk about Kanye, and I gotta say this right now. This nigga made a song literally telling all these niggas in the block not to fuck with a girl like Kim K. And what he proceeded to do, he wifed the bitch.
But he ain't just do it once. He did it over 5 to 10 times.
Yes.
Where he'll take
Made children, not just one.
But Kim ain't the only one though.
It
Amber
ain't.
Rose
It
not the
ain't.
only one. Like it's not. He just I don't know. He just has a thing with women that are in the limelight that may have been prior strippers. You know what I mean? Had a team. He just got up there. It's like those is the ones he want to wife and marry forever.
Yep.
I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can say what y'all want to call. I call how I see it. Kanye was crazy about Kim Kardashian. He was in love with her.
Yes.
He didn't even have no kids with fucking Amber.
He probably still is in love with her right now while he's laid up with his new girl that look like a Dollar General version of what Kim K used to look like. All his bitches look the same. And then speaking of Kanye going crazy, I ain't saying he going crazy, but this nigga was out here looking like X-Pac from D-Generation X. This nigga was out here with shoulder pads in his shirt. He had the knee pad. This nigga was out here with black tights, paws, and knee pads with a black shirt. And it's like one of the moments. These are the moments where I ain't jumping off the cliff because I ain't gonna contradict myself. I don't think Kanye crazy, but these are the moments where I can't. I don't have no
Nigga, the shit
explanation.
that he's put on is. I'm gonna just take this a step further. The shit that he used to get flocked for in the previous years, the previous era, from the 2010s, all the shit that he put on that seemed a little weird, we came down on that nigga for that. Niggas was still getting that shit on the low, but in public wise, niggas would be like, "Who the fuck about to pay all this money for some holes in the shirt or in the pants and shit?" What he was selling, Yeezy clothing.
Skater boys.
Now, niggas is really gonna go to bat for that shit openly, yes. Proudly.
Yes.
And say, I just copped that new Yeezy shit. Like, weird shit is more accepted now, more than ever. Before it made sense, like if it didn't seem right, if it didn't look right, nah, you weird. But now the weird shit is winning.
I'll say it then, I'll say it now. The man lost me when he said, "Call me Jesus."
Man, nigga said, what's up, Kanye? He said, nigga, call me Ye. That nigga said, my name is Ye, not Kanye, just Ye.
I ain't mad that he wanted to make a new image. That's different. But when he said, "Call
New
me
image, my
Jesus,"
ass.
that
You
was.
don't fucking push it by making that shit your legal name. Like,
That's his hey. That's what he wanted to do. He got
that's
the money to
crazy.
do it. Okay.
That's
But when
crazy.
you start bringing Bible into it, now you got a whole bunch of people from church that's really out here putting snow on your name, and it's bad look. If you got, bro, when I say the church has as much control over every government, it is not a lie. Churches is what made most of the governments around the world. Churches.
But you saying what type of power do they have though?
They have a lot.
I'm not saying in life. I know they have power, but what power do they have in stopping Kanye? Because he like, yeah, I don't believe with y'all. What is they doing or saying that's gonna stop his motion or put all or have the, he was out here doing his own churches on Sundays and they was loving it.
Yes. But I'm saying that's not gonna get too far. All I'm saying is I'm not gonna be on here and say on this podcast that I'm the new Moses. I'm not doing it because I'm not out here trying to go for blood.
But that nigga got Moses money.
He can have, yeah, because
So
he got
that's only
Moses money.
so
That's
I'm
why he can do it.
That's why I'm understanding his mind. Say like,
Yes,
nigga, I got more money than Jay-Z.
he can say that. He can do it.
You know what I'm trying to say, Zach?
I'm not
So
doing it.
so who's gonna be the only nigga that could tell him, nigga, your money is little is Elon or Donald Trump.
Yeah,
Other than them two, who gonna tell him his pockets is small?
I feel you, and I agree.
I'm not saying that justifies actions, but that's why he don't listen to nobody, because nobody makes more than him.
Yep, and that's why I literally sit here and say, okay, because everybody say money don't change people. I was like, yes, it does.
That's crazy.
Everybody say money don't change people. Yes, it does. Yes, the fuck it do.
Money make people around you move different, and it makes you have to adjust. You could be the nigga saying yeah every day or go broke. I'm not doing it. I know who look out for me now. I know who's been looking out for me the last 5 years. I know who's been looking out for me the last 10 years.
Wait, but what about me?
Huh?
What? Cause that nigga, I know he paid.
Nah, he paid, but we talking about this different levels of money. We talking about. We talking Kanye, 20 years, billions of money. Yeah. Floyd's getting money and doing all that, but
you feel like he ain't making more money?
Yes, that's my opinion. My opinion. If I had to compare, would you want Floyd bank account or Kanye? I want Kanye.
I want
bank
Kanye's.
account. I want my bank account to say 750 million, and it just said 2.6 billion. I ain't saying Floyd ain't making no paper. Both of them niggas is making a generational wealth type of money that I'm aspiring to get. I'm just saying there's levels to that shit, man. And when niggas not making the money you making, and you that top dog, who the fuck is you gonna listen to? That's why he be out here with Elon. He be out here with Donald Trump. He gotta hang with niggas that make more money than him.
Yes.
He can't hang with niggas that's like, you work 200 mil. Oh, nigga, I was making 200 mil 12 years. Niggas just not working to that 100 mil. Kanye is probably making 100 mil when he dropped the graduation. Like,
college dropout flow. Like,
you got to think to get to a billion, he was worth 100 million. You know what I mean? 50 million at one point. Look how old he was.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's worth $1 billion now at his age, nigga, look how much he was probably worth when he was, what, 24, 25, 23, when he was young in his prime. Nigga was probably worth a whole fucking, probably at that time, he probably was worth 50, 100 mil. When him and Jay-Z was out here doing just a whole bunch of, you know what I mean, different shit. So it's like, I don't know. But some of the shit he do,
You can't
I
salute it.
can't. And he's great. He's a genius. He's a marketing genius as well. I just can't get behind some of that shit, man, because it'd be too controversial and it'd be too wild for me to support it, because then it'll question my character.
Mm-hmm.
That's how severe it'd be. Like, damn, Josh, are you really support him doing that? Now it's gonna make me look like fool. Nah,
Mm-hmm.
I can't go that far. You know what I mean?
Man, this shit is making me think about Jay-Z's verse in God did. He said, how many billionaires that came. Basically, it's like saying that he helped put on like billionaires and shit. Them being Rihanna and Kanye. So I'm just thinking about how much money all that is. You got just those three alone, like Jay-Z, Rihanna, and Kanye.
And I feel you, and I
That
agree.
shit
It's
is
stupid.
ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Like once you get past a certain level, you're not gonna be rapping about talking about coconut. No, you talk about the money. So what he was talking about was the money. He at that level where he don't gotta do nothing but talk about the fucking money.
Hell yeah. That's one nigga in the rap game that nigga will never stop being the man. And it don't matter what generation, what era go by, his spot is forever solidified. That man, Jay-Z. That nigga, he ain't put out he's just starting to put out more music. But I mean, like, he could really lay off of this shit for 8 or 10, a whole decade, come back out, and he's back on top. He's back being talked about again within the
Is he
community.
still producing people?
I don't think so. I think he at the point now where he's just doing features and shit just to do them. Just blessing people he feel like blessing with a feature and shit.
Do you think Ice Spice has a chance to have a feature with him or Beyonce?
Hands down. After Taylor Swift, hands down. Because once again, Taylor Swift don't fuck with everybody.
Hell no.
Especially in this community, nah. In this hip hop community, nah. She don't touch just anybody. For her to touch somebody that just got popping from 9 months ago is ridiculous. So, is there a question on who she could work with at this point? Hell no.
Do you think it's to squash the controversy with her boyfriend and in the world?
My boyfriend.
Do you think?
Do you think her doing this is genuine, or do you think she just doing it because her boyfriend said like some harsh things about her, so she
Like I
just
said,
doing it
when
out
we
of
were talking about that
sympathy?
shit earlier, I already made that known. I feel like that was just like some publicity stunt shit. Just a story to tell why she's doing the song with her.
So do you feel like this
So
song is
you
I
really
feel like
believe
genuine?
that
that
she
shit was
actually just
already
fuck
in the
with her?
works to be like, it was just in the works. Like,
So do you think she actually fuck with her? Like, you think it's a genuine, or you think she just do it because it's just the
business. Business from both sides. Taylor to get her name more back out there again, and Ice Spice just to
get more
solidify her
Solidify
recognition
spot in
more
the
soon.
future
and get more
female
recognition?
rap shit.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
I could go for that. I can go
Okay,
for that.
okay. I feel you. Because honestly, we already said this about the NBA. It's all business.
Yep.
We said this about the NFL. It's all business. Nobody loves the fucking game or the jersey no more. It's all business.
Yep. Ain't no sugarcoating. Ain't no, oh, I genuinely fuck with this person. No, you give me numbers, I give you numbers.
You
You
shout
put
out.
me on, I put you on. We both
That's literally
benefit from this
business.
shit. Yes. It's a mutual agreement in the form of a song.
Do you think she
So
about
just
to
cause they
sign
have
her?
a
Do
song
you think she about to
together,
sign a contract in blood?
what is that?
Do you think she about to sign a contract in blood?
Yeah.
Mm.
To get on some deeper shit, I feel like this is just Ice Spice's initiation
Into the world.
into the world, into the industry. Like, this is that whole Taylor Swift song was just her initiation to let niggas know she's on now.
Okay.
Yo, you shut up.
Okay, so
This is the passing of the torch.
okay, so to further my question, first I asked you, is she about to sign her name in blood? You said yes. Honestly, I kind of believe. Do you think she already signed that contract?
Yes. Nigga, she an industry plant. Who the fuck you know getting popping this fast? This fast. Motherfucker could say baby, but he ain't popped this fast.
All right, and I gotta get that to you because that's 100% facts. I just had to think on it.
You can't think of no rapper from the 2010s to the 2020s who's popped as fast as she did so far. But her.
I can't.
Nobody's run. Everybody had to at least wait like a year. Even with Cardi and shit, she had to wait. Her name was buzzing and shit. You was starting to see her face pop up a lot of places, but it took her a minute to be solidified in the game like that. She got it within 9 fucking months.
Mm.
Like Taylor Swift, like come on, at that point, shit. That Beyonce feature is probably on the way in the works right now.
Mm. I'm sorry. If she get plugged in with Beehive, it's over with.
Nigga, it's already over with. That's all just a missing ingredient.
I
She
mean,
got
I know,
everybody
I
else.
know the Taylor Swift fan base is huge, but I say the Beehive is gonna be a whole different level.
Nah, not even nah. I feel like she already broke the bank with Taylor Swift audience. You gotta think, all the little white girls, they
Mm-hmm.
outweigh the black girls when it comes to this music shit. In a bigger scale. We talking about like hip hop type of we're talking about pop. Like
Mm-hmm.
pop is seeing more money and more views from shit.
Okay.
Pop is
Okay.
more out there, outside of the states.
Mm-hmm.
Really, this hip hop shit is popping within the United States across the other Western civilization.
Okay.
So
I see where you're going.
that's all I'm saying. That bitch Taylor Swift touched a whole different audience, a more worldwide globe. So she
All I
already.
gotta say is, Ice Spice to get that co-sign and get on that feature. Shit about to hit different. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
Should have seen her fucking. If you seen Ice Spice YouTube account and how many subscribers she had when she was just starting out, when that month shit came out, she
Mm-hmm.
only had a couple 100,000 like subscribers and shit. She's at a whole million. Just cracked a million when she did that whole Taylor Swift shit. A whole million
Mm-hmm.
thing of people subscribed to her from one song.
Mm.
That's crazy. Rise fast, nigga. I'm telling you, she on some princess shit right now. But she gonna be the queen later on in this shit.
I'm gonna say this, and a lot of girls of our generation started saying this shit, but it didn't catch fire. But I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna say this and bring it back. She's not a princess. She a queen in training. A queen in training. My sister loves saying that shit. I was like, if you don't get your princess ass up on my face, she was like, I'm not a princess. I'm a queen in training.
Oh shit.
I'll sit there, look at
You
her, and
talking
say,
about it from an Ice Spice and that's what the fuck it is.
yes.
So, like legit. Numbers is proving it. Numbers,
Mm-hmm.
influence. I can't even open up my fucking YouTube without seeing this bitch grabbing her titties together and shit. Like, or twerking, or holding her crotch. I can't open up social media without seeing that shit
Yes.
and playing some kind of drill beat behind it.
And they was doing that before she got on.
Nigga,
And that's what's crazy. And she just decided, I'm gonna take it to the next level.
she fits the look, nigga. That's the look that a
Yes.
lot of niggas are flocked to.
Bro, someone made a custom Ice Spice Street Fighter character for online play. I said, yo.
Bitches, in my opinion, I feel like bitches wish they could be talking Ice Spice and shit.
Oh, they can. They wish. They wish right now.
Even though a lot of them are spoiled to that extent, but she's spoiled to a whole different level. Like her videos could be effortless. She could just be making a song just to make it. Shit don't make sense. Shit don't rhyme. None of that shit, and it'll still smash. Why? Cause that's Ice Spice.
Yes.
So, Hey, I ain't saying that shit. Didn't say nothing. All love the Ice Spice. You keep grinding, keep doing your thing. But I'm just saying, 9 months, I come up this fast. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying.
I feel like she just jumped on every wave she can at the moment. The second she got a window, she took it, and I respect it. The second you got a window, you snatched it. Keep going.
And she wasn't even heard of. Before that, nobody even knew who the fuck Ice Spice
She was
was.
just
She
another
just
nameless
came
background
out.
dancer.
She came overnight.
Dusty knew who she was.
Mm-hmm.
She came overnight. As soon as they said she was from the Bronx, I'm like, oh, shit. Shout out to the Bronx.
I'm
They
telling you,
winning.
Dusty knew
They
who the
with
fuck
it.
she was. That's why he had her ass in that Ratchets video. He knew who she was. She is in that bitch wearing his chains, feet 9'5". You can look that shit up. Cause the video has over 1 million views.
Mm.
And she definitely was on top of that building when niggas in ski masks wearing Dusty Lil King jewelry. These are facts. And then she blew up 4 months later.
Mm-hmm.
So he knew who she was. Shit, even Ron Suno knew who she was. Niggas just was like, That's why he hot right on it. That's why Ron Suno hot right on the jaw. Now he trying to get her guns from link up.
That's crazy. Bronx bitches is winning. And growing up, I tried to stay the fuck from, like, not stay the fuck away from, but you gotta understand, Bronx bitches is different. Them bitches is, they real rugged.
And she
Like,
even
they
said in the
real,
song, "We both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty." Like she know that, you know what I mean? She
yeah.
said, "I didn't."
Cause a lot of niggas over there, man, shout out to the Bronx. I definitely got my niggas that stay in the Bronx, you know what I mean? My niggas, you already know what it is, but statistically outside, people just assume that people from the Bronx move dirty because
Statistically outside is crazy.
statistically outside, motherfuckers assume that they dirty because they're more. And when they say dirty, they don't mean like they dirty and shit, like they not clean. They mean dirty as in they're more
Oh, trust me,
raw
bro.
with it.
We
We know
know,
what it
right?
mean. We
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
That's
what it
why.
mean.
No, I'm saying it for people that like taking that shit and thinking that it means something that it don't. So over there, they don't really play. You got Brooklyn, you got Queens, and you got Harlem and all that, but when it comes to them niggas is they on
All
some
right. So
other
what
shit.
area is known for the get money, fly, like get fly, put that shit on with the bitches? Like, where's that? Is that like that Harlem, or that's like where Fab from?
You said what?
I
Like
feel like that's Queens.
Queens.
I feel like that's Queens and Harlem.
I said, like, what part of New York is like the get money? You know what I mean? Niggas that be getting money, flashy. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
Brooklyn,
That's Brooklyn niggas.
Brooklyn,
Mm-hmm.
So who the robbing niggas?
Bronx.
That made the point.
Everything
that made
negative
his point right there.
is the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? You got South Jamaica, Queens.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
got Long
yeah,
Island. You
yeah.
got all of that, but them niggas is more known for that shit. So if you going over to the Bronx, and you don't know where the fuck you going. Shit, you fool for real. So if
Word.
you don't know where you going out there,
And you just out there just
now
joshing
especially
around.
nowadays, you gonna get ran down by some little niggas in ski masks and shit. You gonna get hit up by some dope boys. Trust and believe. If you don't know your way around, it is what it is.
You'll just be another victim.
Yep. Around the 5 o'clock news. So I seen it, and I
So it is.
seen it.
So it's not safe to go to areas that you're unaware of if
Like
it's a hood environment. Not a hood environment, but if it's like a like a Chicago, or if it's like a
fuck it.
Harlem, or if it's like a.
Any
They
hood,
say
any
L.A.
hood.
not even safe.
No, it's
LA, I
not.
can believe. LA, man. Look, any hood you go to, you gotta be tapped in. Like it ain't no shame in.
It is what it is. Like
Yeah, like it
you
ain't
gotta
no
let
shame
somebody know,
in
like,
being
yeah, I'm about
like
to come
letting being
through.
clicked up with niggas and seeing what's up. I'd rather be clicked up with niggas and know what's going on and what kind of temperature the niggas is on than just go in there blind and I don't
Like
know
yo,
what the
what's up,
fuck
bro?
going on.
I'm about to touch down like 2 hours.
The
I'm just
fuck?
letting you know I'm about to be in the city. Oh no, we got you, cuz we got you. All right, cool.
Anytime I go to fucking Newark, Jersey City, New York, no matter where
It's
at,
just a
I
simple
know
phone
who
call to
I'm
let
gonna be
nigga.
clicked up with.
Yeah.
I know who the be around.
You just let niggas know, like, yo, I'm about to be around.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, just, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
because niggas try to get.
I know niggas from over there,
Rather
from all
you
those
just-
areas, so I'm straight either or. So
Like, you can't just go out there and just go to the store and not tell nobody you out there. Like, you could, but that'd be dangerous.
I could, like, I really could move out there. Like, I'm good, but you don't know everybody in that specific city.
And new niggas always get welcome to.
Like home base and shit is always popping. But when you outside and shit, and you in a different element, you know what I mean? It's different. Yeah, it's just it don't hurt to be clicked up with certain motherfuckers when you moving in a different city, especially if you're not known out there. And you know what I mean? It's a different temperature wherever you go. So
People just be looking at it like it's a violation for checking in or tapping in.
Don't move like 6 9
It ain't a
Your
violation.
life. Listen to them words.
Don't move like 6 9 Just
I don't
because he
know.
said that shit, that's just off for entertainment and for bullshit. In reality, don't do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just go on uncharted territories and shit and not be clicked up with some niggas that know, like, that actually be out there. There's nothing wrong with that. If niggas move like that, a lot of niggas would not be hit up. A lot of niggas would not be getting
Would not be getting bodied, none of that.
Yeah. Like shit. Like you got the rappers like Davies, like, you know, Dusty and shit. They get clicked up over there in LA and shit with the real Crips and shit over there. Cause that's the motherland of that shit. So they getting clicked in. You think if they go to LA, you think they gonna get hit up?
Nope.
No. Why? Cause they already clicked up with the niggas that's most known out there. The niggas that's already got.
They already clicked up with the big homies.
Yeah, when I saw Jim Jones linking up with Dusty, I said, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Listen, everybody know New York rappers gonna click. If they really gang banging and shit, they is gonna click up with the LA niggas. Anywhere in the United States, niggas gonna try to get clicked up with the LA niggas. Why? Because the LA niggas, this is where this whole gang banging shit started. The West Coast started this shit. Nah, I don't give a fuck. Oh nah, my city started it, or oh no, my city. No, them niggas started it. The only other city that I could say could compare is Chicago.
You talk about Cali?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Because Chicago had their gigs and shit too.
What about the Detroit niggas?
Chicago started it. I don't really know Detroit gang politics like that, but I always heard about Chicago gangs being like the second
premier, yeah,
to be started around the same time as the
as West Coast,
as LA, yeah. So that's the only one. So, but always the West Coast gang politics has always been more influenced and more copied and shit of all. Like, you still know about the GDs and the BDs and shit, but you know, when you think about gangs, what's the two gangs that pop up right in your fucking brain?
Crip or Paru?
Alright, 3. Cause I was
Latin King, Crip and Paru.
Crip, Pyru, and Bloods.
Yeah.
But a lot of niggas
Bloods
don't
is
think
Paru.
Pyru and Bloods.
But yeah, I know. Yeah,
They're the same
Paru
thing, but they're
started
really
Bloods.
two gangs and shit though.
Yeah, but Paru
But I know
started.
what you- I know
They
what you
just
said.
a fraction. They're a fraction that broke off from Paru.
But when most people refer to that, they refer to them as blood. They don't refer to them as pyro. Like when they say you the blood or you crip. Cause I don't hear no nigga around like this way or even anywhere around South Jersey or even out there that say pyro.
Nigga,
All blood shit.
and that's why a lot
I
of
know
niggas will catch niggas that's like false
Said
claiming
tripping,
and shit, and they say that they're the same thing.
and that's why it's crazy that rap
Because
niggas can
Pyrus
throw
and
up the
Bloods
blood.
are totally, they're two different gangs.
They really are. But it's sad for a nigga to go to
each other and shit. Both their colors are red, so they align with each other.
But they're not the
as
same.
blood, but
They
they're
don't got
not
the
the
same
thing.
politics. Yeah.
So when rappers we get interview like Whack 100 or The Game or niggas that are actually Pyrus, they'll tell you it's a different thing.
Yeah.
But we're just allies. So we just
Yeah, because how them
shit.
two move, they pretty much proclaim it that Whack 100 Pyro and Game is a blood. But like you said, they under the same flag, it's different.
So when niggas is false claiming and shit, that's one of the major signs.
But it's bad that rappers are allowed to do that. They're allowed to have a red and then go blue, or allowed to have blue and go red and then just drop their flag. And then
niggas get killed over shit like that.
But not no more. That stopped happening 10 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. Now street politics is non-existent now.
I feel like my opinion, street politics died in 2014,
saying?
2014.
Nah, I feel like
Industry wise,
Industry wise,
niggas
yeah.
been ratting, been telling, but I'm talking about where it was like, if a nigga was on paperwork in 2012, 2011, laughy, laughy, nobody really gave a fuck. Versus like now, it's like I don't know. It's like telling is being more like accepted.
accepted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It wasn't the 90s was harsh. You get like 80s, you get killed. 90s, they pulling up to your mom crib. 2000, they like, all right, when I see you, it's on site. But if you
get
with your
some
kid,
milk.
but if you with your kid or your daughter, I'm gonna leave you alone.
Mm-hmm.
2010, it was like,
Like I say all the time, when you hear that stupid talk or them being on goofy shit, I literally tell everybody that's a doofy bitch.
Or
I had some doofy talk that I literally tell niggas to ignore that shit or you go insane. How many times I said it to you, Jay?
for real. That shit really would drive a nigga insane. It's been countless times. Countless times. That shit drive a nigga insane.
yeah,
But it's hard though because I'm not going to the other side. So
Don't
it's
need
like
to.
I'm always going to love women, but it's like they make that shit very difficult to love them.
Like, oh, you'll never understand this. It ain't my job to understand you.
Like the mental thing of us supposed to know what's wrong with you, even though you don't tell us.
I'm not supposed to know that. I'm
but they
not. I'm
want
not a
you. They
mind reader. I'm
want
not
you.
Professor
Yeah,
X.
When I act like this, Ja, you supposed to know what's when I'm doing this. You supposed to know this is what you needed. That's what I don't get that. Like I
I
don't get
said,
that. And I went through that
you miss
dumb
me
young.
with
I
that.
went through that 19, 22, 16. It was like, yo, it seemed like no matter what, you're all the same. It's not a black. It's no matter if you're black, white, Asian, Hispanic. No matter what the every
it's
woman,
the same type of
y'all have the
energy.
same like
Energies.
connection channel pat. Like y'all brains is all connected. It's weird. Y'all try to say, oh, niggas is the same. At least we're simple. You know what you're getting from us, and you know what most niggas want. Can't speak for all niggas, but you know how most niggas come. All you females literally act the same.
Mm-hmm.
Look the same now too.
Y'all
No
want
originality.
y'all want the same shit. I want a bag. What do you want this bag for? I don't know. Just so I could just say I have a bag. Y'all all think the same.
Mm-hmm.
You
Want the
want a
same.
bag and don't even know why you want it. You just want it just because. You just want to be around your friends and say you got a bag.
Yep.
Want the same imaginary type of nigga and shit.
Oh, all right, got money bag land. All right, I ain't getting you shit, but I still want the lamb truck. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
At least if you told the nigga you can get him half of what Ari got money, half, I'd have been like, all right, you gonna give him nothing,
I only fuck with niggas that make six figures.
and you make 6,000 a year. But
It don't
Broke as
matter.
hell, no job, taking pictures on social media, they consider that to be a job, or their OnlyFans.
Uh-huh.
That's their job. But the nigga that's working at Popeyes and shit as a cashier, like niggas that's like the regular average Joe nigga is beneath.
Yes.
That's not good enough.
Yes.
You gotta be making 1,000,
Yes.
fuck 1,000, six fucking figures.
Yep.
Like if you driving a hoopty and shit, nah, she ain't
we
getting
had
that.
this conversation before. You can make 100,000 and still be looking as broke.
Yes. That's all it is. All it is. And honestly, 100%. It literally come down to swag and how you talk most of the time. But if you're trying to get into the mind of women, that is a losing battle that you will not win because everything in the mind of a woman says you're gonna lose. It's like
That shit'll break you for trying to. That
trying
shit'll
to
break you
understand
for
and get
trying to
into the wave.
understand that shit. It'll be so bad for a nigga that they turn gay. And I know we probably have to X that one out, cause
And honestly,
but they the
it
only niggas that I know that try to get too close, like to think on that level and shit. No straight rational thinking nigga is trying to look deep that deep into a female's brain and shit. to the point where you try to emulate that shit. You get what I'm
If they
saying?
can have that and rock out with it, I'm not doing it. I literally say this whole time, you can miss me with that shit. I'm over here doing what I gotta do. If you can't rock with what I'm doing, please exit fucking stage left.
Or
I have said this so many times. I have literally told multiple women, get the fuck out of my life. And I don't block them. I don't do none of that spicy shit they women do. I literally tell them, shit, my number been the same for the past 20 years.
Why in your brain blocking somebody is a feminine thing?
In my opinion, I'm like, if I'm not, I'm like, I already know this. I'm like, I'm not gonna talk to you again. So I don't really need to block you. I can just like, all right, cool, I'm done. I won't look at your posts. I won't heart your shit. I won't even look at your shit. So I don't need to block you. I don't need to delete your number. None of that. Cause all lo and behold, the second you see my story, you see I'm up, you gonna be blowing my phone up. And what happened? It happened multiple times. It happens all the fucking time. I moved all the way back home. My ex from DC hit me up and goes, "She doing on video chat?" Pulled her toy out, started playing with herself on video chat while this nigga sitting here high on the other couch, chilling. We just chilling in my room, chilling, playing Def Jam 5 for New York. And I ain't saying this to brag like I got it like that. No, it's just literally how they move. I'll make it a standpoint. Like I literally said, get out of my life. I'm done with you. You still gonna flock back when you see me up. That's literally how it happens. They always gonna look back. Even Jones, we even talked about this too, Jay.
I was broke up then woman.
Mm-hmm.
My fault was all wrong.
Yes.
That's a general. That's literally what it is. Like,
Yes.
that's sad.
Me and Jay even talked about this before. He's like, why do they block me, but then unblock me, look at my story, and then block me again? Because they want to see if you up or not.
A lot of bitches just do that shit.
We discussed this. We discussed this. Come on. Come on. You know this. And yes, they all move. And guess what? They all move like that.
Of course.
I can guarantee you right now, your baby mom probably looking at a couple of her ex's stories. And that's it.
Nigga, she only really had one.
Yeah. And she be looking at her story.
Nasty. That's nasty work.
I ain't gonna say it and say.
And that ain't nothing. That ain't me putting smile. I'm saying that's just how they move.
I ain't gonna say that she do, but if she doesn't, that's just like a downgrade. Like that's just a sad ass downgrade.
Yes.
So it's like
they all do it. They all do it just to check up on them.
Just to see if they up.
Yes.
So what if you see him and he up? Like what?
They gonna blow up his DMs. Like, hey, remember me? I feel like we can reconnect what we had.
See, shit like that,
Yes.
like shit like that is like the reason why, like I just be doing my own thing, man. Cause I can't get jiggy with that Gen Z type of minds. That's.
I'm not gonna lie, there are some goofy niggas that do the same shit, but it's very few, and the majority of niggas don't do the shit like that. And it's sad because a lot of females fuck with the very few niggas that do.
Right.
So they try to say it's all niggas. No, it is the few that you fuck with.
Even if you was just the niggas you fuck with.
Yes.
That's what attracts you. You like the nigga that got it all together and shit. And then the niggas that got it all together, the simp niggas, they'll wait till they turn like 30 or 35 and shit when they ran their mileage, ran their course, and now they got all these kids and now they need a daddy to be around to take care of them. To take care of the fruits of their labor and shit. But other niggas, when they hit 30 and they got their quote unquote mind together.
Mm-hmm.
But anything before that, hell no. Drug dealers, scammers, you got a bag illegally.
The fast movers is what's getting everything. That's all it is. That's all it is.
You work a job? Nigga, get off my phone.
Yes.
You ain't got no gun? Block.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and for the niggas that's living like that, that's what I'm saying. I'm starting to look at shit now from a real, like, eye-opening lens. Like, my third eye is open and shit. You know how they always say, like, the niggas that going to work, has a car, has a job, stable money, all that shit is winning in life?
Yes.
It's like, how the fuck are they? How the fuck are these the niggas like us? How the fuck are we winning the net when there's niggas out there that's chilling in the house, playing the game all day, fucking with bitches, selling drugs, chilling on the block all day, no work in that whole sentence I just said, no kind of
No kind of
job,
emotion, nothing.
nothing, in that order, and then still got 10 plus, 30 plus bitches in their DMs trying to plot on how you gonna fuck each one
Yes.
within this like month time span.
Yes.
While the everyday average old nigga gotta deal with bitches that he's probably seeing on a day in naps and shit if he's not seeing them around in his community where he's at right now.
And that's how it goes. That's 100% how it goes. It ain't. They want the nigga that has time and attention for them. But then you realize that that nigga got too much time on his hands, and that's when they want to look for niggas like us.
I did
But
that.
they'll wait 10 to 20 plus years dealing with niggas like that before they even try to flock this way. So, yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it happens. That's how it works.
I did. I heard bitches say that shit. I only really want. I want niggas that either if they don't got no money, they damn sure gotta have. I damn sure gotta have they like a full blown attention and shit.
Yes.
Like, so it's either a nigga that's already up already financially or a nigga that just don't got no motion going on in their life. They will look at you as their end goal, end all, be all of their entire life.
Yes.
You want somebody to just to have there, just to look at you and hold you to a holier than thou standard to make you feel better.
And for the toxic women that do go for niggas like us, when we young and everything else, I got our shit together and we out here making motions and everything else, they're the ones that's looking for a daddy, not a boyfriend.
Right.
So either way, it's gonna be a negative until the shit reaches a positive when both sides say fuck you and then you got two people with a bag that finally get together when they in their 40s. That's how it's working right now. That's how it's looking.
It's just, it's just we all just need to work together. And when I say that shit, I mean like men and women. Like we really going back and forth with each other off of simple shit that we know will work, but we just want to go back and forth with each other just because we both sides get to monetize from this shit.
Uh-huh.
Like the whole family dynamic is all fucked up. People are marrying less.
Uh-huh.
It's just the relationship dynamic between men and women and shit. It it's all a default, man. It's all
Yes.
fucked up. Like women are fucking scandalous hoochies and shit. Scandalous bitches that's only out for a nigga's bread.
Yes.
And vice versa. Niggas are guys that have to have money on them if they're not interested in any way, if they don't fit my standard, if they not tall, if they don't got this, that going on, they ain't shit. If they ain't got the bare minimum, which is 6 figures or above, they ain't shit.
That's literally all it
They
is,
don't know
bro.
my mind and body and shit when we fuck, they ain't shit. Like they gotta be a mind reader, off the yard, CEO of a company, jailhouse, selling bowls and shit, doing they thing ass nigga. You gotta be super nigga. If
Yes.
he ain't less than that, then shit, I don't want him. He a fuck nigga to me. Like, I don't know.
That's all it is, bro. You good with it?
Both sides is just, I don't know. Like, motherfuckers just realize you just need that one partner in your life that'll make shit work with you without all the nonsense and the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm still on the side of settling, finding somebody good, settling down, and having a married, go family, and calling it a day and shit. I'm not gonna promote hoeing and shit all the way to you fucking 50 or 60 years old and shit. Motherfuckers just that. I thought that was like the goal of this shit for real. Just when you get old enough, try to date, see what's out there, settle down, and have a family and shit.
It is the goal. It's just how this generation is set up. Women are too brainwashed by the media and what's going on, so it's disrupting marriages.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you got the right heart and the right mindset. It just doesn't
Wrong
apply
year.
to these women,
yeah,
Wrong year.
to today's women.
yeah.
Like your mindset was cool up until like '09, '08. After that point, the traditional settle down route was like, nah. Like people gonna still look up to Beyonce and Jay Z and like inspire relationships, but they don't know what really go down. She made a whole album about this nigga cheating. Shit happened. They went through
Mm-hmm.
shit. Everybody's just
And then
seeing,
they go
Everybody
and
still are
proceed to
going
buy a
through
house.
shit, and we don't even know
but
about
everybody's
that
still
shit.
looking at the glitz and the glamour and the foundation. They've made a foundation because they went through the storm.
Mm-hmm.
You willing to leave your nigga because he liked the Instagram post? It's different. Like you gonna throw away everything over Instagram posts. So it's like it's just that mindset of being nurturing and loving and caring just don't apply to today's women. Of course, they're gonna scream they want it, but they're disobedient.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
They don't care. Y'all say y'all want a nigga that make y'all listen, then y'all find a nigga that make y'all listen, but then y'all get mad that he got other bitches that listen to him too. Like yo, but then when you with a nigga that nobody want, you don't want a nigga that nobody want.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a female,
until you've been through the storm already, and you all dusted up.
like a female rather be a nigga that she's with, she's in competition with other bitches than be with a square nigga that nobody else want but her. At least it's exciting, and he's one of her favorites out of six. Rather than you with this nigga, you know he ain't with nobody else. It's just you and him, but nobody else want him.
I'm gonna give y'all the stats on this. I'm gonna ask y'all this question first, but then I'm gonna give you the stats. Who has more patience in a relationship, men or women?
Man,
I feel like man, because we gotta tolerate more. When women talk use 4 times as much words per day than men do.
And honestly, the stats show that 65 to 80 to 85% of relationships, the men stay more than women do. And
yeah,
this is not me shooting women down. This is not me um being misogynistic or anything else. This is literally
that's a
me
fact.
quoting the stats that is out there in the world. Literally, 65 to 85% of relationships, the men are staying.
Yeah, for a man to say he wants to file a divorce is rare.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what's it's rare. It happens, but it's rare.
95% of divorces are initiated by the female. And honestly, and there's also things as no fault divorce. Like a woman cannot even have a problem with you. She could just say, okay, I'm done,
Yep.
Right.
and still take half.
Yeah, that's why it's important. I don't give a fuck. Don't be stupid out here. If you considering marrying somebody, get a prenup, man. Don't be stupid and just, oh man, like feeling insulted because like letting the bitch be like, why would you want to get a prenup and shit? You don't love me, you don't trust me. Don't fall for that dumb shit. Get you a prenup, cause that
Alright.
bitch will take half.
I already said like we're gonna have three different types of lawyers once we really make it up and out the mud. I literally said this. We're all three of us gonna have one big personal lawyer, a business lawyer, and a financial lawyer. And that's what's gonna happen.
We got the three truths in the building, man. We appreciate everybody that listened to this video. We appreciate everybody that's been showing love to all the videos we've been making, man. Y'all been showing us a lot of love. Y'all been showing Zahier a lot of love. And everybody that's been tuning in, tapping in with the MJ Talk, man, waiting for that. We appreciate that as well. Zah, you can sign us off, man. Give us a Zah Mob Talk, man, before we close out.
Man, you already know. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe on this video. Show love and don't go to people. Show love. Show love to Zai World, MJ Talk. You know what I'm saying? Three Truth, everything we got going on. We're gonna drop more consistent content and just join the mob and just show love.
Hit us up in the comments if y'all got any words for us. Literally ring that bell, let us know.
Ding.
Alright, y'all, we out of here.